I went to the Rosh Hashanah. So I was a year in the Rosh Hashanah.
So how many years did you live as a Christian in total?
Total, I lived in
Ma, open the shade.
Happy
Ma, open the shade. You're not taking a picture.
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stevie. Happy anniversary. Happy birthday. Michael, happy birthday to you too, sweetie. To you.
Here, Ingele, here. Here.
Jason, give me my 5.
Give me 5, Tateli. Give me 5.
to your cousins.
Hi, Plitsky.
Yeah, she'll be here.
Linda, do you want to say anything to the girls
I love you. See you soon.
and the boys?
Same to Eric. I love you
Send money.
too. Write me a letter, Allison.
Mike, send me a ticket. I'll show up at your door.
Oh, yeah.
Jason, give me my 5.
Give me 5, Tati. Give me 5.
They're very nice.
You okay? The Rosh Hashanah came in,
Another pair of black shoes?
and
How did this take?
they were fighting with the Germans, and the front went back and forth, and I was scared that I will fall in again to the Germans. So I went to the Rosh Hashanah. They took me to the Rosh Hashanah, but by the way, 6 weeks before, approximately 6 weeks before I was working in a farm, or maybe 8 weeks, I don't remember exactly. I was working in a farm, cutting in a bordery field, tall grass, what people covering, Jewish people covering the sukkahs. You know what that?
Palms.
Weeds.
Weeds, or I don't know how they call
Yeah.
them.
Willows.
The long, it
Yes.
looks like corn.
Schach.
Schach. Not schach is from Bema. This looks like corn.
No.
How corn grows.
Yes.
Okay. So I was cutting with a
A shear.
shear, and I see a man is coming, and that was watery, and because over there this is a field for my farmer, and
This is
I
when you were at
was,
the mayor, right? This is when you were working for the mayor. He
For
knew
the-
you were a Jew.
yes,
Okay.
he know that I'm Jewish.
No.
Yes.
Harriet, you gonna come back?
So I was sitting. I sat down and I want to eat lunch, and I had a black little bread with a 1/8 of a liter, a special liquor. It was a liquor was not from a factory made, but made
What do you
for
call it? That's in the
himself.
south.
Samagon.
What do you call that?
Moonshine.
Moonshine.
Moonshine, something what they were making the
Moon.
farmers alone.
Anyway, go ahead.
And a piece of pork meat to eat lunch. So I saw this man, and I know that this is a doctor
How did you know?
because I know that because I was taking my farmer's wife always to him. He was the doctor for my labor camp.
Oh, but he was
A
a
Jew,
Jew.
a Jew, with a beard and with he looked so ugly, so bad. But I let him go. He didn't see me. I saw him, and I let him come to me. When he came to me, I stopped him, and I said to him, "Sit down." That was from I was wood. What you cutting off a tree? I don't know how to say in English. When you cut off a tree.
Yeah, a ball.
The bark.
How
A
about
stump. A stump.
a stump?
No.
And he says to me, "Are you wanna kill me?" I said, "No. Why I should kill you?" I said, "Sit down. Don't worry." And he saw the thing what I was cutting the grass.
My keys. Yes, Michael. Where's my keys? Jason was playing with him.
So that was the doctor from a labor camp. And I know,
You have my keys?
I know that this is a doctor. And I say to him, sit down, don't worry, I'm not killing you.
He escaped?
He escaped from the labor camp.
Go ahead.
Another Jew?
He's a Jew. He was a Jew, the doctor.
No?
And I said to him, sit down, I will give you
No.
food.
I'm listening to Abba.
He said, don't cheat me. You want to kill me? I said, no, don't worry, I'm not killing you. And I cut off the bread and I gave him a drink and I gave him a piece of meat, pork meat. I gave him this food. And I didn't say, he didn't know I'm Jewish, I didn't tell him. Because I was afraid for him. I was afraid that he might go, he might tell somebody that I'm Jewish and they will kill me. And I told him later when he finished the food, I will save you. I'll take you in.
Zygazone, I'll take him home. Goodbye.
Okay.
What do you mean I'm going to take him home? How am I going to take him home?
Daddy has a car.
You have a car here?
No?
Time out.
I say to him, I'll take you to a place whereby in that time the farmers, they were holding the potatoes for to put in the earth in spring for to grow.
Harvest or fertilizer?
Yeah, fertilizer. That was like a cellar on the field, covered, and inside was straw. And I took this man, and I was holding him approximately for 6 weeks, 7 weeks, and I was giving him food every week. I was bringing him food, and after when the Rosh Army came in, I didn't know where he went. He didn't see me. I didn't see him. I wasn't able to give him more food. So
He
then,
just ran away.
yes, and
Okay.
then
I'm a little confused.
after I didn't know where he disappeared, and he didn't know where I disappeared because when the Rosh Army came in, I left this town.
But didn't
For
you
not far.
enlist?
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
that's
wait.
later. That's later.
later. That's
oh,
later.
oh.
Go ahead.
So I left this town and I went to a larger town from my farm. I left the farm and I went to that was already the Rosh Army went through, and I went to a larger city where from there I went to the Rosh Army. And in
Right,
order
okay.
to go to the army, you have to go through a medical examination. Before you going to the army was doctors.
Were the Russians with the Germans or against the Germans?
No.
Against the Germans.
What do you mean? Against?
Against the Germans,
Who?
okay.
The Russians. The
Russian-
Ruskies. Against.
Of course they were fighting with the Germans.
No,
they,
you
were,
see.
Okay.
they were going to
Now you
Berlin,
wanted to go to the Russian army
to the
because
Russian
you
army
didn't want
to
to be,
fight against
you didn't want
Germans.
right because you didn't want to get caught by the Germans.
But I
again.
was afraid.
So you went for your physical.
Yes, I went for my physical. I'm
No.
standing in the line. It's Jewish and Ukrainians to the Russian army and Polish people to the youngsters. From Polish to the Polish army. I open the door, I see this man. I
The
see
doctor who
my
saved his
doctor is.
Do you
what I
remember him
say.
now? Do you have a picture in your
I
mind?
don't have pictures now.
You
I
don't
have a
remember?
picture. I don't remember now. He's in Rosh, I'm sure. He left.
But I mean, do you remember what he looked like?
No, Dr. Geiger. He was, I think he was in the 40s in that
Oh, okay.
time.
So what happened? Like he
What
examined you?
happened, when he saw me, he stopped the examination and he almost passed out.
Goodbye. Take it easy. Go.
And he says to me, what can I do for you? To pay you back what you did to me. And I told him I'm Jewish.
All this
I'm a
time you
Jew.
never knew you were
He
Jewish.
never know, and of course not. I didn't tell him before.
That's
When he closed up the door and he said no more because it was a line youngsters
Yeah.
for the examination, and he said to the other, he had a few doctors were there,
Yeah.
that he's not taking anymore because he doesn't feel like, and he says to me, sit down. He hugged me, he kissed me. He said, what can I do for you?
These are your boots?
I said to him, keep me with you. If you will, I'm going to the army, but if you will keep me with you, I might survive. I'm Jewish. This is why I gave you food, and that's why I helped you to survive. He said, fine. And I went all the way from there. I went through Russia. That was in a small town where the draft was. Shepetovka, this is not far from the Polish, from the Russian border. This is in this side of Poland. And from there, I went to Saratov, Kyiv.
As a Russian soldier.
As a Russian soldier
Right.
already.
And
Yeah.
with the
After the
doctor.
draft, with him all the way, because it's a hospital.
Right.
Another hospital like
Like a Meir
like a hospital, a field hospital.
Yeah.
And I went to him, with him all the way through Russia, through Chkalov, Kursk, Voronezh, Moscow. I went through Moscow when the Russian army took over Lvov, a big town, very big city. Lvov is a big city. So they were. I saw those lights, like for here they doing like when 100 years for the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah, they leave the
You
lights
know,
on. Yeah, they light everything up.
Yes.
Fireworks.
And I end fireworks, right? The fireworks of when they took over every big city. When they took over, they make the fireworks, and then when we came all the way to Finland. I end up in Finland.
What year was that?
And this is 1944. In 1944, I end up in. That was March.
So it's only months.
March 1944.
So it's about a year after the war ended now.
Before.
No, I mean it's a year.
No,
It's
the
a
war
year
was
after you
still
escaped.
on.
No, but it's a year after you escaped since you started with the Russian army.
I was 1 year in the
Yeah.
army. That's it. So I end up in Finland, but in this part of Finland where Russia took over.
Mm-hmm.
Vyborg. This is a part what the Russians took away from Finland.
Oh.
From Finland. And after 3 weeks being there, 4 weeks being there, the war stopped in Finland. In Finland, the war stopped like approximately May, June, July. I think in July.
Mm-hmm.
So I was with him, and then he helped me to go home as a Polish citizen,
Back to Poland.
back home to Poland.
So you weren't in the army.
I was 1 year in the Russian army, then I went home as a Polish citizen. They let me go home, and I came home to Stanislav. I didn't go home where I was born.
But was the war over?
It was the war over, yes.
Oh, so
I was
you were in
after
Finland.
45. In
You
Finland,
were in
I was
Finland.
till the war was over.
So in 1945, you were in Finland when the war ended.
Right.
Okay, go
I came, and from then they sent me home.
Yeah.
They let me go home as a Polish citizen,
Right.
and I came to Stanislav. This is the, like the state,
Mm-hmm.
the big city. I came to Stanislav with another soldier.
No.
I had a fact that in the time when they took me out to the ghetto,
Mm-hmm.
when they took me out to the ghetto in 1941 with my parents and the horses, what I mentioned before, the man, what he was driving the horses, he took out a piece of metal and he said, "You should give me everything, whatever you have. And if you will not give me, I will kill you."
This is when you came back.
No, no, no.
Oh,
no,
this is
no,
back
no,
then.
this is back.
Okay,
back.
no,
I
no.
want to have. I'll. This is because I want to mention the continuation.
Yeah, no, that's
When
fine.
I'm already a soldier,
Right, no.
I want to just
Yeah, this is good, I know
tell
this is
you.
good.
And we didn't have anything, almost nothing. I said to him, "What do you mean? I don't have nothing. Go you take a look. We don't have anything. We poor." And I said, "Look," and I had blood to tell him, "If you will not let me alive, and if I will, I'm not afraid for you. And if God will give me my life back, if I will live, I'll pay you for that. For that, what you forcing me and you want what you're asking for me, I should give you. I don't have anything." So he let me live and he took me. And after when I came home from the army, I met this guy in the middle of the city in a Russian uniform.
He was a soldier too.
He was not a soldier, no. He came to the city to sell wood with a horse and wagon, because in our towns, in
So he was a
Stanislav-
fake.
No.
Why was he wearing a
He
soldier?
was a farmer. He was
Oh,
not
you
a
were
soldier.
a-
I was a
oh.
soldier
No, no, no.
with another Jewish soldier
Right,
from another town.
right.
And I saw him. This man, what he lifted up to me, a hack. You know what a hack is? What you?
Yeah, an axe.
An axe.
No.
What he lifted to me the axe, and when I saw him, I came to him and I say, "You remember me?" With another soldier, two soldiers, and he got scared, and I was hitting him so much. I didn't want to kill him because I was afraid, because it was the law already that I could go to jail. But I paid him for that, what he lifted the axe to me.
Didn't he say to you, didn't somebody tell you when you came back that somebody in your family's still alive?
Yes, that was also later on. Yeah.
Don't
yeah,
forget that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
A week later, maybe 10 days later, I met also a boy. What he says to me, he was going with me to school together.
But he wasn't a Jew.
No, a Ukrainian
Yeah.
fellow, and he says to me, "Your father's alive, and come, I know where he is, and you will take him home." So when he told me this, and I was sure, I know that my father's dead, and I started hitting him. I had a gun too. I had with me a Bemben, automatic
Yeah.
pistol. And I took out this pistol, and when I smacked him in the face, he lay down, and he fell down, and I was hitting him. I said, "I'm going to kill you, tell me the truth." He said, I want you, somebody send me. And that was the leader of that group, guerrillas, Ukrainian guerrillas, was the husband, she was a teacher for my second class in public school.
So why did he want
She
you
was,
killed?
he heard that I'm alive, he want to kill me. Just plain
Because you're
to
a Jew.
kill. Because I'm Jewish, yeah, because I'm a Jew. So when I forced him, I took my gun to his head, and I said to him, "Tell me the truth." He said to me, "This and this man sent me to you to bring you to the forest," because they were in the forest.
Right, the gorillas.
And he told me the truth, and I let him go. I didn't kill him.
Mhm.
And then I left after a while, after a few months.
So you
I
only
was
stayed
at 2
there a few months.
I stood there about 2 months, and then
Did
I
they ever
left.
try to kill you again?
No.
They
no.
left you alone.
Then they,
And then what happened?
and then I went to Poland.
How'd you get
I
there?
went.
By foot?
I was allowed. No, I was allowed to
How?
go.
How'd
to
you
the,
get
by train.
Okay.
We were allowed to go, and from the Russian side, from the side, because Russia now it's also Poland. It's cut. Where I was born, Poland is now belongs to Russia. My town. This part of Poland belongs to
What
Russia.
town were you born?
Stanislav, near Stanislav.
Okay, no.
That part, that is today even a different name,
But anyway.
but it's Russia there. So I went to Poland, where on the other side, where Poland is alone.
Right, where Poland is Poland
It's
now.
Poland now,
Right.
and there was organized already. Kibbutz was organized. People were organized. Groups of Jewish survivors. Was in that time was Yosef Bodaker was the organizer of a group. He's dead already. An organizer from a group of they were sponsored from here, from the United States. And
What made you decide to go to the other side of
wait,
Poland?
because I didn't want to be in the Russian side.
Okay,
I
you
didn't
just want to
wanna
go.
be-
Okay, go ahead.
I just want to go away from the Russians.
No.
And also, the Russians after before I left, they forced me to work for the FBI, for the NKVD. It's like here FBI. For
In
the
Russia,
NKVD in Russia, I didn't want to work, and
So you left.
I left.
No.
And then I end up in a city of Breslau. Breslau.
That's when Mike was born.
Yes, Mike was born there. That's right.
Wroclaw.
Wroclaw.
No.
Wroclaw.
And that's
where
where you met
I
Mommy?
where over there was a kibbutz, and I came into this kibbutz where I met Ima. Over there I met Ima, and I met her there. The whole family was there.
Now, wasn't there another soldier who liked Ima, who you came with?
Yes, was another soldier also, but no, he was not a soldier, I think. But a man, what he liked, he saw Ima before me. But then when I met Ima, she switched from him to me. I took her away from him. And I asked her after a week or two,
To get married?
no? Yes, I asked her, if you want to marry me, I follow you. If you don't want to marry me, I'm not following you.
Did you love her when you
I
asked her?
met her and yes, I fell in love right away. I loved her very much right away, the first, because her smartness, her smart eyes, and her smart, because she was very intelligent to me. And I loved her very much for the main thing. When I asked her something, I want to go to sleep with you, she said no after the wedding. And this is why I fell in love with her, and I said to myself, she will be my wife, because
She's a decent
she's
person.
a decent girl. And this is why I fell in love with her, and we got married in Bitton, a city not far, maybe I think by 100 miles, where Hillel was the leader of this another kibbutz.
Now, how did you get from one kibbutz to the other? By train?
By train, yes. We were
Mommy's-
allowed to
mommy's
go.
family
Mommy's family.
They moved, or they just went there for
they
a weekend?
moved. No. They moved also. That's why I said
Yeah.
I wasn't married in Breslau.
So you got
in
married after
Wroclaw.
3 weeks.
I was married after, I think, about 6 weeks, 2 months knowing. We got married there. And
Then you went to Hillel's town.
to Hillel's
And then what
town. Over there, we had a wedding. Because she promised me that she will get married. She will marry me.
She didn't allow.
And we got married. We didn't have nothing at all. Nothing. So poor. I had $20 in my pocket. When I got married, I had $20 in my pocket,
You don't want
and Ima didn't have anything. So a ring I had from Hanin, and I think a jacket from Ephraim, and the rest from Ima's parents, they gave us. We didn't have anything, nothing at all. Even we didn't have where to sleep for 4 or 5 nights. So, and
Where did you
then
sleep?
after that,
At the Hilton.
Where did you sleep?
we
The
slept
plaza.
together. We slept together
In a
with
barn, in a house, in a hotel?
in the house, in the kibbutz. They
Okay.
had.
And then
they
what
had
happened?
And then somebody gave us for a week a room to sleep because
Honeymoon.
we were a honeymoon. That was my honeymoon. And then we went to Israel.
How did you get from Poland to Israel?
From Poland we went.
You were still in Poland now, in Hillel's
Poland, wait. From
Hillel's town was in
Poland we
Poland?
went.
town. Abba.
What?
Hillel's town was in Poland?
Hillel was in Poland.
Like, and he
sure.
was one of the
In
Mathas.
Poland,
And then-
Bitom, Poland. He
And how
was-
did you get from Bitam to Israel? This is 1948?
No. This is no. This is 1946.
Okay, then.
I got married March 9, 1946.
And then you went to
And
Israel?
then no, I in the way to Israel, but I was before that in Germany for 3 years
Oh, you stayed.
because that kibbutz was the plan to go to Israel.
So
Hillels.
you would
Hillels.
stay somewhere for a few years
I
and then
was
move?
wait. I'll tell you. I went from
Bitam?
from Bitom we went to Czechoslovakia. From Czechoslovakia we went to Austria. From Austria to Germany. From Germany, in Germany we were living for 3 years. 2 years. 2 years.
That's where Harriet
46,
was born.
48, 2 years.
Mhm.
And from there we went by, that was Aliyah Bet. They were calling this, that was organized from Israel. People, what they were leading us. We went by a ship Caserta. That
Not
was
the
a-
Exodus?
Exodus ship. That was a ship
Wow.
not for people, for
Cargo.
that was a cargo ship. So we went from there to Israel
From
in
where? Where did Italy from?
1948 in Bad Reichenhall, Germany.
From Germany, you took a boat to Israel.
Yes, we went. No, we went from the boat. We took from Marseille, I think.
From Italy?
No, Marseille is France.
Oh,
From
France.
France.
So you went from Germany
No,
to
1
France to
minute.
get the
Germany
boat?
to France to get from Germany to France. I think it's not from France, no, from Naples.
Italy.
From Naples, Italy. I think so. I don't remember.
Now,
exactly.
from when you started
Wait.
from Bitom, you lived in all these places for how long? Like a year here, a few
Over
months?
there we were about 2-3 months.
So you just moved every few months?
Every few months.
Whose decision was it?
It was a kibbutz.
So the kibbutz was on a
It's
plan.
the kibbutz. It
We'll
was on
live
a
here
plan.
for a few months, and then we're gonna move. Live here for a
The
few months and
kibbutz
then go.
was organized to go to Israel.
Every few months they'll move somewhere.
They moved because the movers,
How
they
did
were
you eat? What did you
organized
eat? Yeah.
people.
How did you eat?
They-
Farming?
No.
How did you eat?
It was food that was subsidized from here,
For the United States.
from the United States. They were subsidized.
So you went
from
to
here.
Israel in 1948.
I came to Israel in 1948.
Was it free from England?
Yes, sure. It was already the Medinat Israel, was already the Israeli Jewish country. Ben
How did you
Gurion was
end
the
up
leader.
in Tel Hanan?
We came, and when we came with the boat,
How they came into Haifa?
we came first to Pardes Chana. Pardes Chana, this is a town like a.
Very agricultural. All the orange trees,
there is
the lemon
oranges,
trees,
yeah,
citrus, everything citrus.
everything citrus, and also that was like a camp. Like people were coming there, and from there they send us to Haifa, to Tel Hanan. From there we didn't have no professions, no anything, and we end up from there with the Froim and the Bobby and everybody.
You all traveled together the whole time.
Oh, we traveled together.
How did you end up in the Beit Ayashan in
Tel Hanan.
in the
No,
house?
we came from Pardes
And who
Chana.
assigned you to that house?
That house gave us the Sechnut.
Oh,
the
okay.
Israeli government. Sechnut gave us the
But why Tel Hanan?
why Tel Hanan, because we want to make a farm. We didn't
And they
have
gave you
any.
that
They
farm?
gave me special this place without windows and doors. They gave us this place with about, I think, about 50 or 60 acres land to build up a farm.
So the
When we
land.
came, it's a fact that when we came from Pardes Chana, we took a truck. Me, Ima, and Harriet was already. Harriet, yes. And we took a truck, and we had a cow, a little cow, a daughter,
A calf.
from a calf, and another two calves, four animals, and we had by half a ton oranges, and we had about I think about 250 kilogram tarove. They call this the food for
Wheat.
cow, wheat, flour, special food for the cows, and when we took this, but when I bought it, I had from a veterinarian doctor, I had it's like a paper that the cows, they are healthy. That was the main thing. I didn't know that I need a license to
To farm.
Travel.
to travel with cows. So on the way, the police caught me, and they was stopping me, and I didn't understood what they want. So I said to them, to the driver, go, don't stop. And we came to Haifa, and the police cut us off and stopped us. So they came to me and they asked me, why you didn't stop? I said, I didn't understood you stopping me. What you want from me? He said, you need a license for the animals. You cannot travel without a license. I said, I don't know why you're talking to me. Talk to me Yiddish. I don't understand Hebrew. So he says to me Yiddish. So I said, look, I didn't steal. I bought it. Here is a license from a doctor that they healthy. It's no tuberculosis, no TB, because that was the reason. No TB. And he says to me, come with me. I said, fine, I'm going with you. Where you want? So
This is after all
I
these
went
years of
in.
running.
This is Haifa already. I came and I end up in an office where they're giving out those licenses to
And you gave
carry.
you a license.
Over there was sitting a gentleman from Kibbutz En Harod, a nice man. And he was the chief of the veterinarian doctors from the animals. But because that was the main reason if the animals don't have TB, tuberculosis. He says to me, where did you buy the cows? I said, in this town. And what for you need this? Why you bought it? You want to kill them? I said, no. I took a house, Sochnut gave me a house and land, and I want to build up a farm. We have children on the truck. Come with me. I bought it to have milk for them, to feed them, and this will be my living. He said to me, good luck. He said to the cops, you free, let them go. And he gave me a license, and that was the Dr. Sturman. He was such a nice man. I know him for years and years. He was a good friend of us. And then we came to Tel Hanan.
And they gave you this
And
little hole in the
they-
wall.
And the rest is history.
And
No,
the
no,
rest is history.
No, wait. They gave you this little hole.
And you paid me. We came to Tel Hanan.
Put your chin down. Reda.
We came to Tel Hanan. We built up a farm. Took us about 6 months, but before we built up the stables, we were holding these 4 animals in a room. We were sleeping in a room, all of us.
With the animals.
The animals in one room, we in the second room, and the packlach, the
Packages.
the packages in a third room,
And you wanted
without windows and without doors.
Then you wanted
And then we were 7 years partners together
Ephraim.
with Ephraim. Yeah, this is already for your time. We were 7 years partners, and after the 7 years, we took apart.
So they
We
divided a room and a half and a room and a half. And I remember the Boba used to sleep in the half a room, our half room.
yes.
And we had the whole room, and there were 2 kitchens.
I can't hear you, Harriet. Come
Speak
here.
up.
I remember that.
So when after 7 years we built up the farm, stables, and then a place where to have the hay and everything for chickens, for everything. And then after 7 years, Ima with finally didn't agree, so we're supposed to take apart our
Partnership.
partnership. And I bought a house in Gav Yam Aleph and it didn't go. I couldn't make a living there. It didn't go so well for me, and then I came back to Tel Hanan.
How far was Galmiel, whatever?
Well,
Oh, so you moved away.
My parents' room. This is their bed. Their beautiful
Don't interrupt
wallpaper.
it with that bullshit.
And I want to show you where I'm sleeping tonight. I'm sleeping.
gegangen zum Dr. Beck.
Oh, Dr. Beck said, oh, Rabbi,
No, we were before that.
I got sick.
Before that,
Oh yeah. You said that Fanya and Mommy they had a disagreement, and you went to Dr. Beck.
Anya and Ima, they was
They didn't get along.
They didn't get along. They was fighting, and I was forced. I was forced to
Give up the
to
partnership.
break up, to give up the partnership, and I was invited to the doctor. I went with Ima to the doctor,